Some foods can kill, others can save your life. Discover 9 deadly foods hiding in plain sight, and 3 powerful ones that can heal you every day. Welcome to Fresh Fuel Guide, where the most dangerous kitchen secrets are revealed through true stories. Emma still remembers that dinner clearly. Leftover crispy fries from the night before. A bit cold but still tasty. With no strange smell, the meal felt just like any other, until a few hours later. When her body began to react, headache, nausea, a racing heartbeat, she didn't know that just a few tiny sprouts on the potatoes, something most people overlook, could carry toxins that affect the nervous system and heart. Emma is just one among millions each year who unknowingly put themselves at risk through seemingly harmless foods. According to the WHO, 2023, food poisoning remains one of the leading causes of death worldwide, and much of it stems from a lack of awareness of how we choose and handle our food. Watch until the end, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, and let's transform your kitchen into a place of healing, not a hidden danger zone. Number 1. Green potatoes. When a familiar food becomes a health threat, Emma remembers that day all too well. After dinner, featuring some leftover fried potatoes from the night before, she began to feel a headache coming on, followed by nausea and a speedy heartbeat. At the hospital, she was shocked to learn the culprit was the potato that had turned slightly green. When potatoes are exposed to light for too long, they begin to produce chlorophyll, a harmless green pigment, but that green hue is nature's warning. Solanine levels are quietly rising. Solanine is a natural alkaloid that can become toxic when consumed in sufficient quantities. It doesn't just cause nausea, stomach pain, or dizziness. In higher doses, solanine can affect the nervous system, triggering seizures, irregular heart rhythms, and, in extreme cases, damage to the liver, kidneys, and cardiovascular system. According to a 2021 report from EFSA, European Food Safety Authority, as little as 2 to 5 milligrams of solanine per kilogram of body weight can cause poisoning. This level can easily build up from just a few sprouted or green-skinned potatoes. Emma learned the hard way that cooking does not eliminate solanine. Since then, she has stored potatoes in a cool, dark place, avoided using any that have sprouted or turned green, and paid close attention to any bitter taste, nature's last warning signal. A simple potato might seem harmless, but if neglected, it can become a spark that burns through your body's defenses. Number 2. Nutmeg. When a pinch of spice can alter your entire nervous system. Emma loves baking. On relaxed days, she often sprinkles a bit of nutmeg over buttercream frosting for its lovely aroma and added depth of flavor. But once, with just a slip of the hand, she used twice her usual amount. A few hours later, she felt anxious, her heart racing, and her mind spinning, like drifting through a strange dream. She thought it was just stress, until she discovered the truth about myristicin, a compound naturally found in nutmeg. In high enough doses, myristicin can strongly stimulate the central nervous system, triggering hallucinations, irregular heartbeat, confusion, and, in some cases, seizures or loss of consciousness. According to a 2020 study in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, as little as 5 grams of nutmeg, roughly 2 teaspoons, is enough to cause toxicity in adults. Worse still, regular consumption at high doses can harm the liver, kidneys, and endocrine system. Some young people have even experimented with nutmeg as a natural high, only to face long-lasting neurological complications. Emma now understands that spices are an art of moderation. She limits herself to no more than 1 teaspoon per use, approximately 2 grams, just enough to support digestion and blood circulation without crossing into dangerous territory. Because in the world of cooking, even a light sprinkle can tip the balance of your health. Number 3. Bitter almonds. The disguised threat in the world of healthy nuts. Not all nuts that look alike are allies of good health. Some may appear full of life yet conceal danger within. Bitter almonds are one such deceptive example. Emma first heard about bitter almonds while shopping for ingredients for a homemade dessert. They looked almost identical to sweet almonds, just slightly smaller, with a more pungent aroma. But it was the small warning label on the package that gave her pause. Not for direct consumption. May cause poisoning if eaten raw. Bitter almonds naturally contain amygdalin, a compound that, once ingested, converts into hydrocyanic acid, cyanide, a potent toxin that can paralyze the nervous system and cause respiratory failure within minutes. According to a 2022 report from the German Institute for Clinical Toxicology, consuming just 6 to 10 raw bitter almonds can result in severe poisoning in adults. For children, even fewer can be dangerous. Although heat can reduce toxicity, no level of consumption is considered entirely safe unless the almonds have been processed industrially to remove all harmful substances. In practice, bitter almond extract is only used in food flavoring or cosmetics and only when it has been 100% detoxified. In the world of nuts, bitter almonds are a dangerous impersonator. Knowing how to identify and understand them isn't just smart, it's how to protect your family. Starting with the first step, choosing your ingredients wisely. Number 4. Red kidney beans, a superfood that turns risky when undercooked. Not every food labeled as super healthy is harmless. The most nutritious choices can carry the most significant risks if prepared incorrectly. Emma once felt confident in her healthy habits. A salad topped with red kidney beans, high in fiber and rich in plant protein, seemed like the perfect choice for a vegetarian like her. But just an hour later, she was doubled over with stomach cramps, nausea, and dizziness. The hospital diagnosed lectin poisoning. Few people realize that raw red kidney beans contain lectin, a naturally occurring toxic protein that can cause severe food poisoning in adults unless properly neutralized. According to the American Institute of Clinical Nutrition, 2021, even a handful of undercooked beans can cause severe food poisoning symptoms in adults. The solution? Not to avoid beans altogether but to prepare them correctly. Soak them for at least 8 hours. Then boil vigorously for 10 minutes. And never use a slow cooker for dry red kidney beans. Its low heat isn't enough to break down the lectins. When cooked properly, red kidney beans truly are a superfood. They are rich in iron, magnesium, and antioxidants and are known to support heart health, digestion, and blood sugar regulation. Emma now knows that a good meal isn't defined by a label but by how you prepare it. In the modern kitchen, knowledge is the most essential ingredient. Number 5. Alcohol, when a social lubricant becomes a hidden burden on the body. Not all poisons come with warning labels. Some are poured from crystal glasses. Under warm lights, surrounded by laughter, Emma once believed that a glass of wine in the evening was a stylish, harmless way to unwind, a sophisticated and relaxing, grown-up ritual. But over time, she began to feel unexplained fatigue, restless sleep, foggy memory, and sudden emotional crashes. What she didn't realize was that her liver was crying out for help. Alcohol, though not a food, is a frequent guest at the modern dining table. And the liver bears the full weight of its presence. When overwhelmed, alcohol leads to fatty liver, hepatitis, cirrhosis, and even liver failure. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, 2023, alcohol abuse is the leading cause of non-viral liver damage worldwide. But the story doesn't end there. Dehydration, memory impairment, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, and an increased risk of stroke. All these effects quietly build up with each toast and clink of the glass. Alcohol also disrupts nutrient absorption, weakens the stomach lining, and suppresses the immune system, leaving the body more vulnerable than ever. A small amount might make you feel better, but it steadily worsens the body over time. Emma no longer looks for relief from alcohol. She now chooses clarity, because, for her, health is something to raise a glass to. not sacrifice for. Number 6. Raw meat, the invisible minefield in the modern kitchen. Not all dangers have a foul smell, a strange color, or clear warning signs. Some lie quietly in your kitchen, looking fresh, clean, and harmless, until one careless step triggers them. Emma was always careful when choosing meat. She only bought fresh of the day, kept it refrigerated, and avoided anything that looked suspicious. But once, after prepping raw meat, she used the same knife to chop vegetables without washing them first. Just a few hours after the meal, both she and her roommate were struck with stomach cramps, diarrhea, and a high fever. The culprit? Salmonella, E. coli, or Campylobacter, prevalent bacteria in raw meat. These bacteria can live on the surface or even deep inside, completely invisible to the naked eye. According to the CDC, 2022, millions of food poisoning cases in the U.S. each year stem from improper handling of raw meat. The only way to kill these microbes is to cook meat thoroughly to an internal temperature of at least 75 degrees Celsius, 167 degrees Fahrenheit. But heat alone isn't enough. Cross-contamination, from knives, cutting boards, hands, or meat juices, can silently transfer pathogens to raw vegetables, cooked dishes, or ready-to-eat foods. Emma completely overhauled her kitchen habits. She uses separate knives and cutting boards for meat, washes her hands properly, stores food in sealed containers, and defrosts meat in the fridge, never at room temperature. A piece of meat can nourish your body or damage your gut. It all depends on how wisely you handle it. Number 7. Unpasteurized milk, when nutritional potential comes with real risk. Creamy, pure, and labeled 100% natural for many. That's enough to feel like they're making a healthy choice. Emma once believed that, too. She chose unpasteurized milk at a local farmer's market after hearing it retained enzymes and natural nutrients straight from the cow. The unfamiliar taste intrigued her until a few days later. Her body began to react: high fever, diarrhea, exhaustion, and eventually, an emergency hospital visit. Tests confirmed the cause: Listeria, a bacterium that can survive in raw milk if it's not heat-treated. And Emma's case wasn't unusual. According to the CDC, 2022, raw milk is one of the leading causes of severe foodborne illness in the U.S., especially among children, the elderly, and immunocompromised individuals. Common pathogens found in unpasteurized milk include E. coli, Salmonella, Campylobacter, and Listeria, all of which can lead to sepsis, kidney failure, or permanent neurological damage. While some believe raw milk boosts immunity, no reliable scientific evidence supports this claim. On the contrary, the WHO, FDA, and CDC all recommend pasteurized milk, heated to 72 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. This process eliminates harmful bacteria while preserving key nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and B12. A glass of milk is more than just nutrition. It's a choice between informed safety and unnecessary risk. Number 8. Seafood, nutrient treasure or hidden threat from the ocean. For Emma, fish had always symbolized health. She swapped red meat for big-eye tuna every evening, which is low in fat and rich in omega-3. She believed she was taking the best possible care of her heart. But then came the strange fatigue, persistent headaches, and unusually slow reflexes. A blood test brought the shock. Her mercury levels had exceeded the safe limit. Emma's case wasn't unique. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, 2022, top of the food chain fish like shark, king mackerel, swordfish, and big-eye tuna often contain methylmercury. This heavy metal accumulates over time, damaging the brain and impairing the nervous system. It is hazardous for pregnant women and children. After that wake-up call, Emma began to read the ocean's ingredient list more carefully. She switched to safer choices like salmon, sardines, and anchovies, low in mercury but high in iodine. Clean protein, vitamin D and heart-healthy omega-3s. She also learned to store and cook seafood properly. She always eats thoroughly cooked fish and avoids raw seafood, which can harbor Vibrio bacteria, hepatitis A virus, or Anisakis parasites. Silent threats if seafood isn't kept below 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, Emma's meals are no longer guided by blind faith in clean eating, but by clear, informed choices rooted in fundamental understanding. Number 9. Wild mushrooms, nutrient-rich gift or nature's camouflage trap? Some organisms don't move or make a sound, yet they can deceive instincts and break the human body from the inside out. Wild mushrooms are among the most dangerous of them. Emma loves nature. During a hiking trip, she picked a few small, white mushrooms growing at the base of an oak tree. They looked just like the ones she often bought at the supermarket. That evening, the group cooked them with garlic over an open flame, surrounded by chirping insects and crackling firewood. But by morning, 2 people were doubled over with intense stomach pain, vomiting, and severe diarrhea. Emma had a low fever and dizziness. At the hospital, doctors diagnosed mushroom poisoning, likely caused by Amanita phalloides, a species that can lead to acute liver failure and death if not treated promptly. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, 2021, more than 100,000 mushroom poisoning cases are reported annually, mostly from accidental ingestion of wild mushrooms. Common misconceptions include believing that mushrooms eaten by animals are safe for humans or that only brightly colored fungi are poisonous when, in fact, many of the most toxic species look deceptively plain and similar to edible ones. Cooking does not destroy the heat-resistant toxins in wild mushrooms. Still, not all mushrooms are dangerous. Varieties like shiitake, enoki, and straw mushrooms from trusted sources are superfoods rich in antioxidants, fiber, and B vitamins. The key is to choose wisely. Wash thoroughly, cook fully, and consume them soon after purchase. The line between nourishment and poison is as thin as a thread in mushrooms. And if there's even a shadow of doubt, it's safest not to eat it. We've just explored foods that can silently harm, or even kill, if misused. But don't panic, because nature, in all its wisdom and wonder, has also given us living medicines. In the next section, we will discover 3 everyday foods with extraordinary healing power that, when used correctly, can rescue your body every day. Number 1. Garlic, a living medicine hidden in your kitchen. Some of the most potent remedies aren't found in medicine cabinets, but quietly sitting in your kitchen. Garlic is one of them. Emma didn't reach for expensive supplements or trendy superfoods when she committed to a healthier lifestyle. Instead, she began each morning with one simple habit: crushing a clove of raw garlic, letting it sit for 10 minutes, and then eating it with a glass of warm water. At first, it was just an experiment. However, within weeks, Emma noticed fundamental changes: more stable blood pressure, fewer colds, and a lighter, more comfortable digestive system. She had no idea that much scientific research backed this small daily ritual. According to the Journal of Nutrition, 2016, people who regularly consume garlic can reduce their risk of heart disease by up to 25%. The secret lies in allicin, a compound in garlic with proven antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and blood pressure-lowering effects. It also helps lower bad cholesterol and prevent blood clots. Moreover, a study published in Cancer Prevention Research, 2020, found that eating raw garlic twice a week may help lower the risk of lung and gastrointestinal cancers. Garlic should be eaten raw to maximize its benefits. Ideally 1 to 2 cloves per day, 3 to 6 grams. The key is to crush or chop it and let it rest for about 10 minutes before consuming and activating the allicin. Standardized garlic extract capsules are a good alternative for those who can't tolerate raw garlic, under proper dosage guidance. However, individuals taking blood thinners or with sensitive stomachs should consult a healthcare professional before consuming raw garlic regularly. Sometimes, the most potent solutions start with the simplest habits. And garlic is a living medicine in its purest form. Number 2. Turmeric, the golden hue of earth. The strength of life. Some ingredients may seem like mere flavorings, but within them lies the wisdom of ancient medicine and a vibrant force drawn straight from the earth. Turmeric is one of those rare gifts. When Emma began her healing journey after struggling with mild arthritis and chronic fatigue, a friend gave her a jar of pure turmeric powder. She didn't rush to use it. Instead, she researched. The more she read, the more amazed she became by this biological gold. The active compound in turmeric, curcumin, is a potent anti-inflammatory that protects cells from free radical damage and relieves pain without harming the stomach. According to Phytotherapy Research, 2014, curcumin is as effective as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, but far gentler on the digestive system. Beyond pain relief, a study in Cancer Letters, 2019, showed that curcumin can inhibit the growth of cancer cells by blocking the formation of blood vessels that feed tumors, a crucial mechanism in cancer prevention. Emma mixes 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1-3 grams, with honey and a pinch of black pepper each morning to boost absorption. On some days, she stirs it into warm milk instead. It's more than just a drink, a ritual of inner healing. Though turmeric is generally safe, individuals with gallstones, gastric ulcers, those taking blood thinners, or pregnant women should consult a healthcare professional before using it regularly. Turmeric isn't just the golden color of spice, it's the color of life itself when used with wisdom. Number 3. Blueberries, a tiny fruit that can save your brain and heart. Not every life-saving food requires cooking or a complex recipe. Some come ready to eat. Pop them in your mouth and let nature do the rest. Blueberries are a sweet example of that simplicity. For a while, Emma's breakfast consisted of oats, a few banana slices, and a handful of fresh blueberries from the farmer's market. She loved their color, gentle sweetness, and how they brought her bowl to life. But the real surprise came later, during routine health checkups: lower blood pressure, improved focus, and deeper sleep. Curious, she did her research. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect cells, and slow aging. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2019, daily blueberry consumption can improve blood pressure and vascular elasticity in 3 months. Harvard University also reported that women who eat 2 to 3 servings per week have a 33% lower risk of heart disease. As for the brain, the Annals of Neurology found that older adults who eat blueberries regularly may preserve memory and slow brain aging by up to 2 years. A daily portion of 75 to 100 g, whether fresh, frozen, or blended into smoothies, is ideal. For people with diabetes, fresh, unsweetened berries are the best choice. Blueberries may be small, but their power is big enough to protect your heart and brain. One bite at a time. Thank you for joining Emma and Fresh Fuel Guide all the way to the end of this video. If you found this content helpful, feel free to share it with friends and loved ones who care about health and nutrition. Have any questions? Want to dive deeper into a specific topic? Leave a comment below. We're always here to listen and respond. And don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell icon so you never miss the latest science-backed updates on nutrition and health every week. Fresh Fuel Guide, fueling your life with clean energy for a healthier, happier you every day.